Sorry, I didn't realize my microphone was off, or the mic aux was off. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Here we got WALPURGIS, huh? I'm still not done with the fucking Kanto. I've been so tired. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I got a copy of Yakuza 7, and I've been playing it, like, so much. When I was, still living at the old house, back in, like, 2020 and 2021, 2022, it was probably 2022 or so, I got myself a copy of, Yakuza 7 for the PC. But I never finished it, and, like, my hard drive went down before I got the chance, and also I couldn't run it in, like, decent quality because the PC was so old and bad. So, like, now I'm, like, refusing to let myself play many other games until I've beaten it. Game capture Limbus company. I think I'm gonna pull first thing. I think I'm gonna start off by pulling. I made sure to download the update before I started, so.
저녁은 저녁만큼의 운치가 있어요. 비록 여기서 제 방만큼 풍경은 잘 안 보이지만 단테님이랑 같이 있어서 좋네요.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with pulling. Third plus fourth book gap. I got, like, most of this stuff, I believe. I still don't have Wing Beat Ishmael, unfortunately. Oh, right! I have a 3-star, yeah. So, I don't know. Let's see, what do we got? Why do they even bother with, like, the fake outs on this one? It's literally assured. Okay. Cliff again. Damn. Another dupe. Another day, another dupe, I guess. Sinclair! What did they do to my white boy? Alright, let's see what we got. Monster extraction rate is not. Oh shit! First 10 pull! First 10 pull! Let's go! Hang on. It's capturing this, right? I think last time I did WALPURGIS, I did not capture the fucking game, like, at all. Two of them! Okay. Let's fucking go. Hook Cliff, Hook Lou again. Okay. UGO. It's the white boy!
사람만큼 훌륭한 음악을 만들어주는 건 없어요.
Whoopsie. This thing. But I still need more. But really quickly also, I'd like to see if, I would like to see if I have enough, no, okay. Alright. More gambling. I think we only have enough for, like, I'm pretty sure it's only enough for this one. Okay, we got gold, but no green. So, let's do whatever. Oh, a new one! At least a new one, you know? One that I don't already have. Look at the little stars in her eyes. Oh, we still have enough for one more. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have enough for two more. Okay. Alright, red, green? No? No green? Okay. Last one. Green! Green, 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 green! Pull the green alarm. Green alert! Oh? Miyaso! Oh, new one! New one! Nice. Miyaso. Actually, that reminds me. I went to the Animate store earlier, and they still had some Limbus stuff, and they're selling Limbus omanjus, like the little like they're kind of like stress balls, with like the characters on them. I actually got a Miyaso omanju, because they sold them in those blind boxes. Alright, let's see what our regular is. Oh, another new one! Yes! Yes! Creature! Oh, my baby who's on steroids! Baby on steroids. God, polls usually don't go this well these days. Alright, let's see, what do we got? How's it going? How's it going?
그러든가.
Why is it at up to I3 already? Why are all my IDs at level 60? What? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? What's going on?
비록 여기서 제방만큼 풍경은 잘 안 보이지만 단테님이랑 같이 있어서 좋네요.
I'm gonna go check the... Did I miss something? Since it's like... Announcer extraction, Yisang, dispenser... I don't know. Maybe it's a temporary thing. Or maybe it's like just for the ones I have now. Maybe it's for the anniversary, I don't know. What does Hornet look like? Spore round, burn plus bleed. What? Why can't I put Gregor in? What? What happened? Okay.
제 차례인가요?
책임은 모두 내가 진다. 나를 불렀나?
문을 열 시간인가?
피를 머금을 시간이네.
I guess I'll view the story. I don't know, man. Can I get 7 number 3 bolts? Number 3 bolts. Bingo! Me right there! What lollygagging and get cracking, lass? We're swamped here! Behold hither! I have espied a combination of cracks that much resembles a fixer's sigil. Oh, that's right, enough out of you, you little... Oh, just weave out of my smack. Thy patterns have become far too predictable. About 2 days have passed since we wrapped up Operation Spiderpire. The LCE department was still recovering from the aftermath of the assault, and we were assisting where we could with the restoration efforts. Though, I wasn't sure exactly what we were doing here with the facility management team. I hardly expect to see you again so soon after that. Some farewell that was. Well, can't be helped that the entire facility management team is currently on PTO. We've been loaned some LCCA personnel for the repair project, so let us make do with them.
I'm surprised they haven't all been dragged back to the office already. What, with everything that's happened?
PTO is their right, and therefore must be honored. You can't just cancel their time off after signing and approving their requests.
Why don't we just wait till they get back from their vacays? Come on, we were busting our butts out there just a few days ago. How about giving us some time off too?
Not with multiple containment units still blasted wide open. There's no telling when the abnormalities reduced to their ovate forms will return, you understand? Should we face such a case without the containment units ready to operate, the entities will be wreaking havoc on our family yet again, on our facility yet again. Fuck my life. And we will all be dragged back to work, like it or not. I would much rather not deal with another containment breach incident so soon, especially when it's almost certain they'll be laying waste to the boxes of snacks we prepared specifically for your return.
How many boxes have you got?
3. All of them 48 by 38 by 34 centimeters in dimension. The largest standard size box we have.
We're in.
Oh, who do you think you are to be telling us what to do? Still, there was no point in arguing with Hohenheim when he was right. No need to needlessly drag out restoring the facility and let those abnormalities loose again. Besides, Gregor was still down for the count.
Alrighty, boys and girls. I got you some cool drinks, so take a quick breather.
Some in my throat, I guess. You're full of beans today, aren't you?
Hey, what's not to like? They got snacks I've never even laid my eyes on before. Oh, and come here, look at this. Ta-da! Look what I found, everyone!
Rhodia declared as she triumphantly held up a small can. What is that? I don't think I've seen that before either.
Seriously? You never had one of these when you were little? Oh, wait, do they not sell this stuff in the nests?
I know this. It's that shake it and drinky thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I knew you'd recognize this, Heath.
Ha! You're all like bloody sheltered townies, you know that? Right, take a gander at this! You know that can's gonna blow up in your face if you keep shaking it like... Oh, I know what I'm doing, Boaty! Look, I uncap this thing and... Ha! Try a sip! It's turned into jelly! Heathcliff moved from sinner to sinner, confidently handing them a can of well-shaken drinks. The sinners all responded with varying degrees of astonishment, some of them even giving the can a double take. This is a condensation of carbonation itself, its structure compressed into pudding-like forms. Wowzers! It's like they took the juice out of a fruit and trapped it in tiny bubbles. It's slightly too sweet, but it's tasty nonetheless.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Say, where'd you get these? I couldn't get my hands on this stuff recently.
As we researchers are all rather positively obsessed with new technology, that fixation translates quite directly to addiction to unique products like these. The pleasant flavor gives us a nice extra dose of motivation, of course. Sometimes enough to store them in expensive stasis preservation boxes, just in case you end up craving them in the future. According to our findings, the sudden paucity of this product in the mass market was caused primarily by the significant production cuts of its manufacturing plant. Despite the constant demand, it seems that the maintenance costs are far too expensive to maintain it as a large-scale operation. And you're just giving these ratties to us? Blimey, that's actually the nice thing someone's done for us in a while. Oh, you ain't that bad, Specs. You're going up on my list. No need to reevaluate the personability of my character or my account assistant. They're from Martin's stash, anyway. Without in order to claim them, they were bound to end up collecting dust in a corner of some lost and found box. Spirits truly do exist, and if Martin had indeed chosen to haunt this very spot, I'm certain he would have chimed in to say, "That seems like the reasonable thing to do, boss." Once again, he wasn't wrong, but his palpable lack of concern for the feelings of those around him seemed to suggest that there was indeed no reason for us to reconsider his personality. Bloody hell, mate! You could have led with that! I saw that went down the wrong pipe.
Of course, food's not there to look pretty. I agree with Honheim. After all, what use are all these delicacies if we just let them sit and spoil? Toads! We can't let these daisies go bad, right?
Is that good? It is good, but not that good, Executive Manager. She is simply a glutton with no regard for flavor.
You know, I do feel pretty bad for Dante every time I get the chance to eat something good.
What with being unable to eat and all? I don't think it's something to feel bad about. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Muttering, I looked up to stare at Rhodia.
Ah, yeah. That really hit the spot. Someone stop me, 'cause I can't!
Downing our third can of the drink. That reminds me. I had once cobbled together a gustation simulator hobby. A what? A what? A gustation simulator is a hobby project. Gustation simulator? Well, as we must all be aware, energy gel is the most efficient form of sustenance. It's tiny, highly caloric, yet unfortunately it makes for quite a flavorless, gustatory experience. So, I have devised a gadget that, once a food item is placed and scanned in its flavor analyzer, it transfers its exact flavor profile directly to its wearer. It is rather simple to equip and operate, too. Simply wearing it on your wrist should transfer the flavor information to the wearer, but I must have misplaced it.
I gotta say, that sounds pretty revolutionary for how dismissive you are about it. It's like it's some kind of toy you bashed together. The joy must come from the invention and demonstration of the technology itself. Indeed, my fellows would, following the regular Illuminators conferences, cast their erstwhile prime inventions into boxes of miscellanea.
Decent guesses, but you're half wrong. I had indeed intended to distribute it to my team, were it not for that single fault. What is that single fault, you ask? I've been warned for too long. This device would start recognizing even the mere act of breathing as eating. Every breath I took brought the rush of thick, cloying Basque cheesecake flavor onto my tongue. It would normally be a rather scrumptious delicacy, but when it taints the very air I breathe, it inspires nothing but nausea in my mouth. And thanks to that, I end up uncontrollably emptying the contents of my stomach on the floor.
Ew.
But perhaps that should not be a problem for subjects who are not coerced to breathe by their autonomic nervous system, such as your manager. 1 second, I need water.
Oh. Does that mean I'll finally get to partake in Rhodia's food critiquing session during our next team dinner?
By the looks of it, they seem quite excited about that prospect. Very well. I'll begin my search henceforth. Then... Were these alarms connected to this facility as well?
Indeed. Every location related to Limbus Company is equipped with relevant devices to detect the arrival of WALPURGIS Knights.
Once a familiar green light in the accompanying alarm began to blare,
Faust, who had been wordlessly leaning against the wall with her arms crossed, slowly shuffled toward us. She seemed unusually exhausted, so I thought I might ask her if everything was okay, but... Have the corridor repairs progressed enough for us to explore this scenario, Hohenheim?
Of course. Contrary to someone who insisted that its frequency is not something we can reliably predict, I had intuited that this odd phenomenon with a taste for green illuminations would be arriving soon, and made the corridor repairs one of our high priority goals.
I see. Thank you.
Maybe now's a bad time. That response was indeed most unexpected. Completely breaks the expected behavior patterns.
Dante, let us enter without delay.
Huh? Well, okay.
It sounded as though Hohenheim muttered something at us at the last second, but his voice was soon devoured by the sinners and their vacuous chatter, accompanied by the slurping noise of drinks guzzled down. I love this music so much.
B-A-O. Depressing.
Damn, is this really what the inside of Hessed's, like, department looks like?
Yeah. Let's see. We're in the welfare team section. Maybe it's blue all over, because that's their main Gee, I wonder, Sinclair. I wonder. Could that be the case? Like the rest of them? This place is pretty big, too. Not as big as Central Command, but this place got a pretty high ceiling. Couldn't they change the actual colors or interior design of this hall? Different lights, sure. Ain't all these hallways samey looking. It's starting to get a bit old for me.
I think consistency's a good thing, actually. The library always throws something new at us every visit, and there were times we got killed before we even knew what was going on. Forsooth, if our lives be forfeit all the same, wouldst thou not say that they are best spent on new experiences? New experiences such as witnessing a sea color with our own... such as witnessing a color with our own eyes.
That bloke's blue slice sliced and diced you more than a dozen times, lass. Don't tell me you enjoyed every single one of them.
Hey, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't consider your lives to be forfeit all the same. More death equals more pain for me, you know?
Well...
Despite their relative predictability, it is inadvisable to underestimate the former L Corp's ordeals, as they are also characterized by progressively intensifying danger levels.
Danger levels?
Indeed. The scenarios first began with the dawn, then it was the noon, followed by the suppression of a risk level abnormality. It is obvious that the ordeal following our previous encounter would pose a greater level of danger than an ordeal of noon. You must be referring to the incrementally progressive pressure we had discussed prior, Miss Faust. Yes, following that deductive mode of thinking, this ordeal must be an ordeal of dusk.
Blimey, you certainly got talent for spectacle. So you're not a stolen, waiting for dramatic moments to drop important information, are you?
Faust does not care for such useless, vain theatricalities.
Oh, I was clearly... No. Oh. I was clearly joking, lass. You don't have to be so cross about it.
I should probably sort out a few doubts for Faust to go over in our next consultation session.
We better focus on the ordeal at hand first. Faust? Mind shedding some more light on it?
The time will be dusk, and the color is amber. The food chain is set to appear in this ordeal.
The food chain? Is in the whole natural cycle of eat and be eaten?
Ugh, why? Why's it gotta be the bugs again?
While I was still mulling over what Faust had just said, Rhodia, who seemed to have noticed something squirming in the distance, burst into a disgusted, irritated rant.
Ever since last time, it's just been one thing after another trying to gross me out. Is that supposed to be one of the goals of this so-called scenario setup?
While still holding the can of jelly drink in her hand.
Ugh, there it goes! I've completely lost my appetite.
Either finish chewing before you speak,
A wipe that revulsed grimace off your face if you insist on shoveling the jelly down regardless of the creature's sight. One lapse in decorum at a time. Fortunately, Executive Manager, the entity's movement speed appears notably slow. A meticulous distance measuring coupled with a methodical stratagem should allow us to neutralize the target without issue. Right. There's no need to rush. We can just make sure to move faster than those things do. Should be fine. Yahoo!
조용하지? 언제 봐도
운이
믿기지 않아.
따라준다면 좋겠네요.
이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 아비규환으로 변할
So,
엎드리도록.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
단테님 봤어요? 재밌네요.
이런 제압은 회사에겐
let's
효율적일지는
start.
몰라도
At less than 60% HP, heal 30% HP in this. Oh, cool.
그
bongbong!
힘을 싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 침착하지.
Bongbong mentioned?
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Wait, no, Bongbong! Where are you, Bongbong? What? Where am I? What? Hello? We're bonging it? We're hitting the bong bong?
너는 가족이 되기에 약하군.
징계팀에서 가르마를 끊는 줄 알았는데
무기를 만드는
멀쩡한
것만큼
장비가 남아있었나
내가
봐.
어버이보다 뛰어났지.
No, this is warning 1. So it went down from last time.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
다류산 소통률 80.
관리자님, 아무래도 직원 한
네
명의 부서
피곤했어?
배치가 잘못된 것 같아.
기대해라. 술밥이 터졌나?
관리자님은 그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼 직원들을 사지로 내몰진 않네.
가족을 위해.
단테님 봤어요?
See, Hongwu can do anything. Including roll of 5.
따스한 피. 그러면 눈높이를 낮춰라.
꿰뚫려라.
So I'm not a big fan of the government.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래가진 못할 거야. 식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
네 피분수?
행진의 꽃. 이것이 서로의 피날레.
I'm tired as fucking thinking, Angel. I'm getting really tired of thinking. I don't like doing it.
단테님 봤어요? 너무 쉽군요.
I had burger last night. It was good.
효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의
거기야.
목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
단테님 봤어요? 단테님 봤어요?
Shit, something smells like really good. Something smells like
따뜻. 쭉 뚫리고.
I think my dad might be cooking something.
너희의 목
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상
Alright.
뒤따르는 법이지.
Just
그
keep them
희생을
at
값싼
bay
대가로
for
여기는 게
now, and
아니라면
everything else this should be
한상체
fine.
제압에 너무 집착하지
bun.
마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Go!
따라준다면 좋겠네요.
행진의 꽃. 이것이 서로의 피날레다. 왕의 비오.
Man, I feel like I could pass out at any second.
너희의 목
클리포트 억지력이 높아진 지금
승리로 이끌.
서둘러 제압을 마치는 게 좋을 거야, 관리자님.
퍼레이드와 피날레.
아류산 표풍열 80. 갈라지고.
Whee!
기도해라.
Today I went to the mall, and what I was gonna do is I was gonna drop by Dave and Buster's, right? And I was gonna play DDR for a little while. So like I fucking like dropped $25 on the card, right?
따스한 피.
And I went over to the machine, right? Took off my jacket and stuff.
이런
Got
제압은
ready.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에
But like,
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
once I got to the machine, this other guy showed up, and he was like, "Hey, I hope you don't mind if I play next to you." And I panicked because like, oh fuck, there's another person here. I didn't really want to talk to anybody else. So like, I kind of just like left. I ran away, and I was like, okay, I'll come back later. I'll go play some other games, and this guy will probably be done. And I come back like 15 minutes later, and he's still there. And it's like, well, fuck my whole life. And then I walk multiple
클리포트
miles
억지력이
home.
높아진
배가
지금
어부보다 뛰어났지.
서둘러 제압을 마치는 게 좋을 거야, 관리자님.
고귀하게.
왕의 비오를 하사한다.
산초류 경혈 라샹글.
멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요.
Man, what
같은
do you mean
그럴
4
듯해
left?
보이지만
Fuck.
하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
It wasn't as complicated as I had thought. Eyes forward. The largest hostile remains standing. Do not drop your guard until it is eliminated. Well, just keep out of that plodding freak of a turtle and with sword. He's got the bastard spitting venom that eats you to the bone. Besides, if it was that dangerous, Clockhead wouldn't have shoved the rest of them off to the lobby for a breather, yeah? Yet shouldn't be allowed to land but a single blow, thou shalt be crushed betwixt its jaws in dreadful haste. Young Mirso, too, was consigned to such a fate. Oh. I only asked him to slow down so he could proceed more safely. Didn't think it would turn out like that. It feels so bad. I, too, found myself on the verge of becoming prey to it, but Mirso's unhesitating interposition spared me that outcome. I am indeed indebted to him. Sephiroth bloke run this place a real solid, too. Hey, Sid, was it? Kept nattering while we were busy scrapping. Now that it's over, he switched the radio off to store himself a coffee. Maybe it's his way of saying that the best welfare perk for employees is neglect. Excuse me, less talking and more helping. Do you mind? I know we all think it's an easy fight, but that thing is absolutely durable, and I have no idea how much more we have to throw at it to kill. Huh? Her irritated muttering spilling into motion, Ishmael swung her weapon through the air hard against the gigantic bug's carapace. And as though it had just been the blow needed to end it, the creature split into pieces, its bulk crashing to the floor in chunks. Look at that. Ugh. The bulbous, engorged orange pustule, I don't fucking know. Pustule on the insect's back burst with a sticky, wet pop, spraying its contents all over Ishmael. First green and now orange. You've got a knack for getting sprayed. Are you okay, Ishi? No, just stay there. There's nothing. I've been splashed with far worse out at sea. Wait a minute. This somehow smells familiar. Oh no. That's the stuff in the drinks! You put that shit in your body, bro! It's over! That look. What was that? For a split second, her face brightened. For a split second, her face brightened. Just to scrunch up into a grimace. Oi! What's wrong? Ease up, Heath. So that stuff even got into her mouth. Just think how awful that must feel. Taste, I mean. You probably can't even put into words. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Someone get over here and give it a taste. What makes you think we'd fancy a taste of that nasty goo? No, that's not it. I'm not being weird or anything. It's just shocking. Shockingly rank, is it? You got a croak from it, we're not daft enough to queue up and join you, yeah? You keep kicking it like that. Ah! Darn it! Heathcliff went abruptly quiet as well. I've tasted this before. What? Oh no, I'm back. I found aught discarded yonder and thought to retrieve it. Yi-Sung slipped gently between Heathcliff's furrowed stare and Ishmael's resolute nod. Resting within his hands were sheets of paper.
One was a garish flyer featuring a mascot raising a soda can with an exaggerated smile. And the other was a booklet that seemed to list up how to use tips for some sort of device. ICC3FLO, Bun Bun Juicy Squeezer, Orange Instruction Manual. Table of Contents, Breeding and Feeding, Exterior Carapace Vesicle Harvest, Liquid Extraction and Storage Procedures. So that means... No. Nah. It can't be. It can't. The flyer! Yeah! What does the flyer say? Go on! Shake a shake, zing a zing. New launch, Dancing Bun Bun Orange flavor, it says. We've seen the can on that flyer before. The same can that's still within our line. There's the same can that's still within our line of sight. The same can that Rodia's handing. This is the same can that Rodia's same can that Rodia's holding in her right hand. The container of Bun Bun's so-called vesicles. Or pulp. No. No, 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 no! That can't be right! That can't be right! Can't be! Rodia! We watched Rodia unravel, eyes quaking as she muttered to herself. The next instant, the world went dark as though the candle that had been lighting our path was snuffed out. We found ourselves back in a familiar place. Ah, you're back. Just in time. Manager, I found the gustation simulator for you. Powered back to full, along with some minor modifications given your anatomical limitation that keeps mastication off the list of your physical abilities. But before we proceed, care to explain the cause of this collective display of nausea? It can't be right, it can't be right, it's not true, it's not true, tell me it's not possible, tell me it's not possible, it can't be true, 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 it can't be true. This one seems to have completely lost her senses. Was the ordeal more challenging than I expected? The ordeal itself was fine. It's just there was another ordeal we had to... When time permits, I will need to research and develop an interpretive device for that clockwork TikTok. This mode of communication is certainly less than inefficient. In any case, I took the liberty of installing the Dancing Bun Bun beverage flavor you requested in the simulator. Try activating the function and see whether you're able to taste it. No thanks. Oh, shaking your head. Is that a sign of refusal? Yes. I'm good. Sorry, guys. Maybe this will be the only time. The absence of mouth feels like a... Oh. They're supposed to go together. I love it when they give me two lines that are supposed to go together and they don't... Whatever. The absence of mouth feels like a blessing. I kind of wish Hesed talked to us during the
어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 것.
during the
가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
while we were doing things.
우리가 이룰 수 있는 유일한 꿈이니까.
저녁은 저녁만
I should just make like a list of things to talk about during like streams like this.
라만 차렌들을 뒤엎는다.
곤란하네. 나는 어떤 사람과도 잘 지낼 자신이 있지만
I love Winrate and Winrate loves me.
관리자님과 희희낙낙하면서 지내는 건 내게 좋다. 제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 저 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮고. 저 활활 타는 마음도 오래가진 못할 거야. 식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
So we'll go in that one.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
행진의 꽃, 이것이 선왕의 피날레다.
징계 튀면서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아있었나 봐.
단테님 봤어요?
이런 제약은 회사에겐
shit, it went back to-
몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는
It went back to warning 2. Oh wait, no, this is warning 1. Sorry, I'm fucking stupid. I think when you spend enough time doing Sephiroth suppressions,
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
I think when you spend enough time doing Sephiroth suppressions, you forget that that warning 2 isn't the default.
따스한 피.
너무 쉽군요.
무기를 만드는
이런
건
제약은 회사에겐
내가 어머니보다
효율적일지는
뛰어나지.
몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상 체제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
따스한 피.
산초류 경혈 라샹글.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼 직원들을 사지로 내모진 않아.
단테님 봤어요? 너무 쉽군요. 너무 쉽군요.
Alright.
이런 제약은 회사에겐
What's our
효율적일지는
weakest one
몰라도
here?
직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
Mm,
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는
what's
게
there?
아니라면
Okay, weak to
한상 체제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
wrath and
이곳의
lust.
목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도
Do we
알고
have any?
있잖아.
This is a lust mass attack, right? No? I don't think Yearning Merkala is multi-target, right? No, Yearning Merkala is just one. Sakura Sancho. Damn, nothing. Wrath is also. And it endures like everything else, and we haven't even bothered to try gloom on it. Oh well. Let's see. This here.
고귀하게.
Rush that wall pussy.
왕의 비호를 하사한다.
봤어요? 단테님 봤어요?
승리를 위해서라면
아무래도 직원 한 명의 부서
이
배치가
혈투를
잘못된 것
승리로
같다.
이끌겠다.
Yeah, we still didn't get that one. What the fuck? Ugh. Click. Click. Da da da. Go.
고귀하게
Whatever.
기도해라. 실밥이 터졌나?
따스한 피. 그래, 눈높이를 낮춰라. 왕의 비호를 하사한다.
단테님 봤어요? 너무 쉽군요.
이런 제약은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
Ah!
관리자님도
I've only got
알고 있잖아.
3 turns left? Okay, fuck my life. I want every gun we have to fire on that thing. Okay, everyone else keep this thing at bay. Actually, no. Yeah, still fatal to Wrath, so.
고귀하게
Eh? Don! Don! What do you mean dominating? I think I was unbreakable coin.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이 모자르지. 왕의 비호.
괜찮아. 그것까지 신경 쓰는 건 힘들었겠지.
Can we do like 2,000 damage in 2 turns? Let's find out.
이런
Alright.
제약은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
Just do that.
직원들의 희생이
Just do
항상
that.
뒤따르는
Just
법이지.
go.
그 희생을 값싼
everybody
대가로
else.
여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
Focus entirely
이곳의
on
목적이
killing
그런
this
게
thing.
아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
가족을 위해
가뜩이나 신경 쓸 게 많을 이곳에서 이런 사소한 실수 하나하나에 마음 쓰다 보면 정신이 남아나지 않을 거야.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이 모자르지.
승리를 위해서라면 무기를 만드는
이런
것만으로
제약은
Alright.
회사에겐
내가
효율적일지는 몰라도
Last turn,
직원들의
I
희생이
think.
항상 뒤따르는 법.
Just go. Just go. Damage up. Damage all the way up.
여기는 게 아니라면
We need to
항상
kill.
체제압에 너무 집착하지 않나?
산소류 경로
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있지.
끝을 낼 시간.
행진의 꽃. 이것은 서로의 피날레다. 왕의 비호를 하사한다.
We are not going to make it. We made it.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
어라, 언제 다 해치웠담? 이제 가도 되죠?
We got everything? Huh. Huh? Because I'm. Well, that doesn't really. That's not very helpful, is it? If it's all just season 1. Free shards. 400 back!
이 몸을 온당히 벌하심에
I am the owner of every Honolulu!
죄를 받아들이나이다.
Finally, my collection is back up to speed. Beautiful. I'm gonna thread spin a little. Welcome to the stream. Not many. I think I got like 1 or 2 last time. Yeah, I got Heisho Heathcliff, and I think that might have been it. I don't think there was a Heisho. Hang on. All identities. Filter. I'm just going to look at the IDs that I don't have. Because it'll probably show me most of the Heisho IDs. Yeah. Okay, I don't have Dawn, Yisang. Fuck, this is Sinclair, right? Faust. I don't even fucking remember just how many people got a goddamn Heisho. But yeah, I guess I only have the one. Yeah, I guess I just have a Heathcliff as far as high shows go.
몸 좀 풀어볼까요?
Yeah, that's right. Next week I get 3 days off, but I'm on like full closers, so
조용하지?
I once again don't have Saturday off.
이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧
So I'll probably just do like I'll probably I think I have next Thursday off too. Next week. I think I have next Thursday off. Let me check. Yeah.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰
Next
거 아니야?
Thursday is off. I have off, so I guess that I guess that next week's stream will be on Thursday as well.
신기통에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐.
퍼레이드와 피날레.
예쁘네. 네 피분수. 기다려.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼 직원들을 스스로 내모는
Man, you know, I think it was maybe earlier this week or last week or so. But I went down to a CVS to check on the discount or not Halloween candy, Valentine's Day candy, and one thing they had was what was labeled as red velvet Reese's peanut butter cups. And so like I was like, oh, that sounds absolutely baller. That sounds great. I have to try that. So I tried it. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, Hongwu. Anyways, I tried it. It just tastes like normal Reese's.
승리로 이끌.
커피가 마시고 싶네.
It tastes like normal Reese's peanut butter cups. And they said, I checked I thought it was like, I don't know. Somehow like the chocolate was like flavored to be more like, I figured that it would be like the chocolate was more flavored to be like red velvet or something. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're all that worth trying because again, they just kind of taste like normal Reese's peanut butter cups. But I checked the I checked the wrapper and it said that
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상태 제압에 너무 집착하잖아.
엎드리도록.
but apparently it was the cream that was supposed to be red velvet flavored, which didn't make sense because it just tastes like normal. It just tastes like normal Reese's peanut butter cups.
왕의 비호를 하사.
Mirasol?
무기를 만드는
이런
건
제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는
Mirasol's gonna
몰라도
be okay. Once he gets that stagger threshold back, it's over for everyone.
그 희생을
It's
값싼
Mirasol.
대가로
He
여기는 게
doesn't go down so easily.
아니라 침착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아. 이런 제압은 회사에겐
Not really.
효율적일지는 몰라도
No, I wouldn't say all of them. I'm a little bit too tired for that, at least
그
right now.
희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에
But I want to try and get another 10 pull at least.
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
가족이 되게 약하군.
이번에 네 피부는 서. 기다려.
I mean, I'm fine with any of the Walpurgis IDs, frankly. I like all of them. I just like Walpurgis because I really like Lobotomy Corp.
고귀하게.
커피가 마시고 싶네.
따스한 피. 눈높이 낮춰라.
따뜻해.
Oh, rad! Congratulations. I got Harmony on my first 10 pull.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는
I've
몰라도
gotten a couple of just like the random ass IDs.
그 희생을
in my
값싼
polls.
대가로 여기는 게 아니라면
I managed to get Index Dawn, which I didn't get her when I pulled on her banner. So getting her here was still kind of cool, you know.
하사한다.
이번에 네 피부는 서.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이
Since when are there two of them? I don't like how that one's looking at me.
게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
I don't believe so. I don't have Index Yusan. We should focus on that one. Maybe.
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한
I don't think
곳이
we're gonna make this.
곧 아비규환으로 변할 거라지.
Oh well. We gotta do what we can.
따스한 피.
There's just like a model of a foot on my desk that I got from a convention.
하사한다.
It was from Anime Expo. There's a Fear and Hunger cosplay meetup, and I just so happened to be dressed as Kira Tanaka, and I think it was the Levi cosplayer was just like giving out stuff from a sack, and one of them was like a 3D printed foot.
무기를 만드는
끔찍한 일이 벌어지기 전에
내가 어버이보다
제압했네.
뛰어나.
Not particularly.
가족을 위해.
Thank you for the words of encouragement, Hesed, but you're lying to me.
아류산 소탕의 칼식.
따스한 피. 왕의 비호를 하사한다.
Bye bye.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네.
21?
안젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도 재미.
고작 이 정도로 만족하려고 페른의 죄까지 저지른 게 아니야.
Jeez. Okay. Well, we got a few missions done. Only one? Oh no, we got a couple. I don't think that nets it. Oh no, it does. Okay. We have exactly 10. Damn. Okay. Green? Can we get a green? Green. No green. Why don't I play a few story levels? I have made it closer to the end. It's continuable. Uh-oh. Oh no. What do the missions look like anyways? Is there anything cool? Complete all missions.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧
파레이드와
아비규환도
피날레.
제압 계획의 규모가
I don't
너무
know,
큰 거
man.
아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
꿰뚫려라.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아있었나봐. 관리자님은
So,
그래도 어디에 느슨느긋처럼 직원들을 스스로 내놓진 않아.
it's some bullshit I can talk about.
재밌네요.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래가진 못할 거야. 식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
고귀하게. 추잡하네.
따스한 피.
You know, Yakuza is a gacha game.
따뜻한.
And I was thinking to myself earlier, is it still around?
이런
I used to
제약은
play it,
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
But it's only in
직원들의
Japanese.
희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
Jesus Christ, we don't need that many people on that singular.
항상 체제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
That should do.
파레이드와 피날레.
But yeah, they have a gacha game. Yeah, it's fairly standard as far as gacha games go, I think.
왕의 비율.
Like they got cards with all the characters and shit.
관리자님,
And they have like funny little events surrounding the cards and whatever.
너의
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무
Yeah, that's
집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
that's fine.
운이
관리자님.
따라준다면 좋겠네요.
I remember they were like, they did something that I don't think I've ever seen a gacha game do before. They did like an all SSR banner where you could pick one to pull for non-paid currency. So like, for currency you could freely obtain in the game. Most gacha games that I have played have never allowed this. Like, Limbus Company just generally doesn't do stuff like that.
단테님 봤어요?
It's like all free currency, but they don't really do like those special banners or whatever.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
Project Sakai had like the special banners where you can pick one 4-star, but they're only paid currency. I think Ensemble Stars did the same thing when I played it. I played Pokemon Masters EX, they do that. I don't think I've ever seen another gacha game be that generous. I'm pretty sure it was like for some kind of like anniversary. It's usually when they do stuff like that. It was probably like some kind of special anniversary or something, some kind of special event. I've never seen a gacha game other than RGGO do that.
왕의 비호를
아류스 고통의 칼집.
너무 쉽군요.
Dude, already on turn 6. Where is the big guy?
직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라면
행진의 꽃
관리자님.
서곡의 피날레다.
승리를 위해서라면 따뜻해.
너무 쉽군요. 너무 쉽군요.
You know something wacky? A couple days ago, I went to the park, in like the middle of the night, right? I was on the swings, as I do at the park in the middle of the night. And this guy, I don't know what he was doing. He was like walking around or something, and he stops me from swinging. And yeah, middle of the night, cause like no one's there then. But he stops my swinging and he gives me a kiwi. And he's just like, have a kiwi. And it's like, okay. So I put it in my pocket and I keep going and I'm like, I should wait. I should keep swinging. Because it, like, regardless of how friendly he might seem, this is a stranger in the park in the middle of the night. Anything can happen. So I'm like, I try to wait until he's like done. So I just, like, he doesn't. He's like, it seems like he's like setting something up. I don't know. So I just kind of like leave as quickly as I can. And it's like, again, he seems very nice and polite, but this is a stranger in the park in the middle of the night giving me food. So I kind of just put the kiwi in like a bush and walked home after I left the park.
그것까지 신경 쓰는 건 힘들었겠지. 클리프트 억지력이 높아진 지금 서둘러 제압을 마치는 게 좋을 거야, 관리자님.
Okay, Dawn.
끝을 낼 시간이다.
Maybe if we're lucky, we can. Maybe if we're lucky, Honolulu will get it. No, okay.
재밌나요?
Oh wait, maybe.
재밌네요. 너무
Hey,
쉽군요.
he did it.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어.
Oh yeah, we
당신의
got it,
노고는
Hesed.
이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
오랜 목마름도
I don't think we're gonna be doing that. You know, I'm gonna go and read Index Dawn's story. Okay, sure. I'll go do story stages, I guess. Do I have any bleed IDs for him? Is Haisho bleed? Burn. Does Rabbit do bleed? No. Ammo. Oh, bleed. Fragile and rupture. Pequod, I think. Bleed. Lots of bleed. Okay, bleed. Hang on. Bleed. Keyword bleed. Okay. You know, we'll just stick it with this for now.
원하신다면
Let's all be bleed and not tell Heathcliff.
왔어?
Hey,
생각보단
you guys are late.
저자
Is
지금
she drinking right now? Oh yeah, I could have done support, couldn't I? Whoopsie. Oh well.
무너져가는 자들일수록
Those who are falling apart tend to rely on the very thing that's breaking them.
뭐야? 붉은 픽스.
There you.
당신도
Red
왔어?
color. Here too.
내가
What the
특별히
hell, man? I gave you back your bundle of liability unhurt,
당신의 그
didn't I?
짐덩어리는 건드리지 않고 이렇게나 뒤끝이
I didn't think
길던
you were the type to hold a
놈이었나?
grudge.
마땅한 대가를 받으러
I'm just here to make sure you get yours.
뭐야?
Alright, stop rushing me and sit down over there for a second.
이거
This bad
아직
boy's got a
면목은
few
더
more swigs
남았거든.
left in it.
너희 같은 잡놈들은
Junk like you
모르겠지만
probably don't have the eyes to
이거
recognize it.
귀한
This
술이야.
quality liquor.
올드파
Old par.
귀한 건 모르겠고
I don't know about quality, but the
이놈에게
name certainly
어울리는
suits you.
술이라는 것은
You know what?
그거 알아? 그렇게 기고만장한
I was
꼴
like you
보이는 거.
once. Bold, proud, feeling like I could take on the whole city all on my own. Back in my
나도
day,
한때는 니네 같은
little
새끼들이
shits like you wouldn't have
함부로
even dared to
말도
talk
걸지
to
못할
me.
위치에 있었다고.
Oh shit, get a load of that Sprite. How do I get her to look at me like that? I mean, what? Who said that? Who said that?
다른 놈 중에 제대로 된 놈 못 봤는데
I ain't never seen a sword in the bottom of the barrel of what they boast.
이래서 전쟁도
This is
안
why
겪어본
greenhorns don't know
사람들이라면
the taste of the
대화가
war,
안 돼.
don't understand.
연기 전쟁 때
Let me hear mention my name,
발렌치나라고
Valencia Famiglia Bonatelli.
있던 잘난 해결사나
Would summon all kinds of high and mighty fixers and syndicate officers out of their trenches just to grovel at my feet. You know that?
가문의 영광에
I lived up to my family name. I was on the front lines, cutting them all down with nothing but a rifle and a bayonet.
력을 따버렸지. 상대
Whatever
회사에서
famous
쟁쟁한
fuck
놈을
the opposing
내보냈더니
corporation sent out. I met them all in the field of battle.
보란 듯이
Dueled them,
머리에
bored a
구멍을
new
뚫고
hole through their heads,
반으로
tore them
가르고
apart.
이제 와선 다 의미
All
없는
that glory and
영향이
honor. A whole lot of nothing though, aren't they?
베르길리우스
Look
저자를
at you.
막아보겠다고
Going solo is taking a
여기까지
hostage
인질로
just to
잡는
stop one man.
씨발.
Fuck you!
가까워질
I
일만
wouldn't have to
없었어.
pull that stunt with the kid if I didn't have to get so up close to Ticket. If I gave Red a fair fight with a fucked up eye, he would have slapped the shit out of me. Textbook. Give me another drink.
두 번.
Yes, Master.
이것만 무사히
I just need to get through this
난
and then
복귀할
reinstate
수
me.
있어.
발렌티나.
Valentina.
내가
I've been waiting for decades at this
수십
point.
회를 넘게 기다리고 있는 한때 내가
I
손짓만
used to
하면
order those low-ranking fodder to
엎드려서
grovel at my
개처럼
feet like
빌빌거리는
dogs to the wave
신까지
of my
했던
hand.
새끼들이 지금은
And now that they outrank me,
높은 계급
I think they're some hot shit. Motherfuckers, looking at me like I'm beneath them. Impudent little shit.
정말
Have you really never concerned yourself with this question?
이 거미집에서 진정으로
Oh, I'm dizzy.
만들어내려고 했던 것이
Oh.
무엇인지.
The question of what the House of Spiders is really trying to make.
그거야.
I think it's
킬러지.
obvious. A killer.
손가락만
The
까딱
House is making the best
무엇이든
assassin on the
죽일 수
market.
있는
For all fingers to use. A blade that can cut through anyone.
모든
Anything.
손가락에 쓸 수
Probably.
있는 최고의 킬러이지.
말하면서도
Don't you find something amiss
스스로
listening to
이상하다고
yourself?
생각하지 않는 수십 년의
You've
인생을
dedicated
바쳤지만
decades of your life to
대체
it,
무엇을
but you
위해
don't even know what it was all
바치는지조차
for.
모르다니.
몰라.
I don't know.
내가
Fucking
그런
hell.
것까지 알아야
Why do I have to bother knowing shit like that? Ticket.
티켓만 있으면
Ticket's all I
모든
need
걸
to get it all back.
바닥에 처박혀
My
있는
rank
내
in the shitter.
이딴 곳에서
All those
보내는
tickets wasted in this shithole.
전부
It'll
다
all be worth it in the end.
거미줄에 오래 매달려
Once you've spent too
있다
long
보면
hanging from the web,
하늘이 너무
the sky will seem
가까워지는
to grow
탓에
closer and closer,
자신의 힘만으로
deluding you into
날아갈
thinking
수
that you can
있다고
soar into the sky
착각하게
with your
되지.
own wings.
하지만
But you will realize
내가 매일매일
you have any idea
얼마나
how I
그
own that ticket of
티켓을
mine,
밟아갔는지.
day after day,
허공만
that you're not
붙들고
flying,
있던
but
것뿐.
grasping at the empty air.
내
Bring me
눈앞에
ticket.
티켓 데려와.
Now,
당장. 흔해도 모르는
ungrateful little
배은망덕한
bitch. She doesn't even know what she
괴로워하고
doesn't even know what sort of shit her own nurse father's going through.
내가 지한테 몸소
After all that
가르쳐준
I've
게몇
taught her.
개인데
Ah, damn it, my head. Should have taken that bomb shot. Now that you're doing there in the corner. Mom. I'll do better next time. I'm sorry. Damn it. I really messed her up, didn't I? Hey, ticket. Clean yourself up with this. You're not looking pretty. I mean, your face. You're bleeding from the nose. What are you smiling about? You're all bloodied up.
Mommy, I'll be your golden ticket. Not some shitty scrap paper.
Can you really do that for me, ticket?
Yes.
내킬 때만
Don't
건네주었을
overestimate the
애정에
significance of your conditional
참
affection.
많은 것을 바라는군. 슬슬 일어나지.
Time to get up. Haven't you emptied
그만하지
more than
않은
enough
그날만큼
bottles for a
빈지
day?
않았나.
So impatient.
우리
The
티켓은
thing is, with my ticket. Yeah, I think child abuse is maybe a little bit more than messed up.
매질을 해야 눈에 생기가 좀
I had to beat that girl head to toe more than a few times. I had to beat that girl head to toe more than a few times before any fire sparked in her eyes.
여기 교보는 그런
In that
면에서는
regard, I
되게
suppose my
높지.
textbook here has something to be proud of.
울지 않거든.
You see,
이놈.
this one doesn't cry.
루치오,
Lucio,
그깟 몸
stop
찢어진
limping
걸로
around.
쩔뚝거리지
The
마.
wound's nothing serious.
네, 스승님.
Yes, master.
진짜
I
이해할
don't
수가
bloody get
없네.
it.
야,
Oi!
넌왜
Why
그딴
do you even
춤을
listen to
바르면서
someone who
저 새끼
thinks you ain't
말을
worth
듣냐?
shit?
툭하면
She
쥐업해고
beats you all the time,
너
talking down to you
사람
like
새끼로 보지도 않는
that.
것 같은데.
Doubt she even sees you as a person.
말 조심.
Watch your words.
스승님,
My master was generous
가진
enough
것
to take
하나없는
me,
저를
a vagrant with
거둬주셨습니다.
nothing to my name, under her wing.
뒷골목에서
She fed me
쥐도
warm
모르게
food and
죽었을
put a roof
제게
over my head.
따뜻한
I
음식과
would have ended up in a corpse pile
몸을
somewhere in the back
방어해주셨죠.
streets without her help.
그러니
Which is why
저는
it is
진심을
only
다해
right that I obey her with all my heart.
명령을 따를 뿐입니다.
Huh.
그래.
That's
쓸데없는
right.
생각하지
It's
말고
pointless to question
내가
and think.
가르쳐준
Just do
대로만 해.
exactly
내가
as you're
가르쳐준
told.
대로만.
Exactly as I taught you. It's the
네가
one thing you're good at, isn't
그거
it?
하나는
Good. Oh, it's the red vest!
사장님, 제가 상대하겠습니다.
Damn. Okay. I don't know. Win rate. It's like unclashable or something? Target fixed. Okay. 8th cliff. Of course it's 8th cliff. God. Yeah, no use not trying. I already got so many wounds. Oh, right. Valencia beat him.
팔레르모의 해체 검식, 세조나스 대체로 시험 완료했습니다.
Say, did he do it? Nah, he didn't do it.
듀라디아,
Durania!
도록 달릴 시간이다.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay! Go!
죄인인가?
Bah! 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 You know, if I had enough subscribers to do like donations, I think I would set up like a system where like you could send in a donation and like for every $1 you could like request a voice to do and like or like an impression of like a character and I would like try to do it. I think that'd be fun.
죄인인가?
Wag. Beat his ass! Yeah.
루치오.
Uh-oh.
내가
Uh-oh.
시킨 건
Yeah, it's like, for example, if you wanted me to talk like Peter Griffin,
아둔한 새.
for like a full minute, you could just like donate $1 and be like, "Can you do a Peter Griffin voice?" And I'd go, "What's going on, Lois?" And I'd just like say everything, like I'd just talk like normal on the stream, except I would be doing a Peter Griffin voice. Just be like, yesterday my piece of shit boss, as long as it wasn't like, you know, some kind of like actively offensive, like, impression or whatever, you know? What the fuck? They call me Peter Griffin the way I'm at my lowest point in life. Can you deal with him really quickly? Virgilius. Please. Please. Please, Mr. Virgilius!
피날레를 시작하자.
못 맞추겠어?
Oh, okay. So like, will he change targets if... Okay, yay! Neutral is better than struggling, hey. 와. 와.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 언제까지 발버둥 칠 수 있을 거라 생각하지?
뻔히 바보야.
For fuck's sake, Cena.
모두가 너를 잊어도
그딴 자세로는
반드시 되찾을 거다.
내 웃기도 못 스쳐.
And back, back. Come on, go down. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Hey, hey, don't get my goddamn what?
방해되니까 빠져 있어.
Okie dokie.
루치오. 넌 티켓이 까먹은 걸 전부 가르쳐주기 전까지 돼지면 안 돼. 알겠어?
Okie dokie.
죄인인가?
나랑 눈도 못 마주쳤으니 어디?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyways.
모조리 해체해주지. 한눈 팔았으면 되져야지. 왜? 못 맞추겠어?
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 찾아낼 때까지.
모조리 해체해주지.
Oh no.
전부
너희에게 안식을 보이는 것에만 매달리는 것이야말로 인간에게 부여된 저주일 테지.
Who the fuck is trying to clash with this one, bro? It's sacrifice for the family. That's... What the fuck are you doing, bro? Everyone just brace for impact at this point. I don't even care.
Guys, get down! Vigilance!
그 유물 오래 사용할 수는 없을 텐데.
뻔히 다 보여. 모조리 해체해주지.
Actually, we probably should have just had everything directed towards Shadow Rodion.
단테, 어쩔 수 없는 상황이라는 건 알고 있습니다.
Dante, you're fucking stupid, Dante.
이곳에 죽음의 시선을 두기보다는 그곳에 더 신경 쓰는 편이 좋을 겁니다.
Dante, why are you instructing all your sinners just use defense skills, Dante?
목을 내놓고 있도록. 미리 보였나?
Understandable, frankly. She's like really, really mean. And also I hate how high her evade rolls are. Like, actually.
모조리 해체해주지.
Oh, fuck, he almost won that clash for a second. What the hell?
주라니야, 죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Is there like anything you can do? Like at all? Take a little bit of the heat off anybody else at all? No? Okay.
죄인인가?
뻔히 다 보여.
Oh shit, did we stagger her? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay, well, Virgilius. I'm not gonna say we. I didn't really take part in that.
우리와 함께 사라져라. 대가를 치를 시간이다. 나서도록 할까?
개소리 집어쳐! 나는 본약 틀리 가문의 발렌치나는 이딴 곳에 처박혀 있을 사람이 아니야!
오네가이 버질리우스.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
다시들 그래도.
언제까지 발버둥 칠 수 있을 거라 생각하지?
Something's happening.
그만.
I know you yelled.
괜히 중상을 넘어섰어.
You're too injured to fight.
당신 생각은
Please,
어떠십니까?
tell me what you think.
요시히데님이라면
Would Yoshida have forfeit the battle by this
전투를
point?
포기하셨을 거라고 생각하나요?
Or do you think
이런
she wouldn't have
상황을
put herself in this situation to begin with?
몇 번이나 말했지.
How many times do I have to remind you? Forget all the useless flourishing and just go for the heart! The heart!
내가 수없이 시범 보였잖아. 어?
I feel like falling over. Let's see. Oh, doing really breathy, airy voices is like so fun, but it's so. Oh. I've given you plenty of demonstrations, haven't I? Are you really gonna make me watch those clowns mop the floor with you?
앞에서 보여줄 거냐?
시끄러워 죽겠네.
Bloody hell! She sure is a gas bag. Tell her to shut up, won't you?
언젠간
I've always
이런
known
날이
this
올
day would
거라고
come.
예상하고 있었습니다. 하지만 적어도
I was hoping
서로
to meet my end while dueling Yoshihide herself.
요시히데님과 직접 겨뤄보다가
Someone who was supposed to study the so the next textbook can
다음에도 알려줄 수 있지 않습니까?
learn from my mistakes and make appropriate corrections to its content.
이봐 잠깐.
Hey, wait! Oh, this is why Gregor was unavailable for use.
그 망할 놈의
Stab the heart in front of you! Stab that bastard's heart! No!
사과를 조각낸.
I cut apples in half. Stop!
That's this right here. How you still haven't graduated from being a textbook. Do you hear me?
어떤 건 딱딱했고
Some were hard, some crumbly, some soft, some sappy.
당신의 호흡도
Your breathing is growing irregular.
이
Pablo moment. It's so Joker.
이 공간을 가끔
This place has a way of
사람을
driving people completely
완전히
mad.
미치게 만들 때가 있으니까요.
단내가 퍼질 때마다
Sugary smell.
난
Makes me. What? Ah! Yeah? Holy shit!
보아하니
Looks like
당신의 그
you've finally been
짐덩어리로부터
freed from your bundle
드디어
of
자유로워진
liability.
모양이군. 어때?
Well,
소원대로
do you feel liberated
후련하던가?
now? As you've always wanted?
루치오가
What?
죽기라도 했다는 거야?
You saying Lucio died or something?
심장이 뽑혔지.
Had his heart stabbed right out of him.
당신 말을
Isn't this what
빌리자면
you wanted?
때가 된
You got
것뿐이고
your heart.
헛소리를
Fuck off.
짓거리고
Your
있네.
bullshit.
어이 루치오!
Hey, Lucio!
아가리 다물고 있지 말고
Don't you dare ignore me! Say something!
네 새끼는 아직
Lazy little shit! You've not done a quarter of what you're meant to do! Who said you could lie down there like you're done? Get the fuck up! And it's the most dead man you've ever seen in your life. That is the single deadest individual I've ever witnessed. Hey,
너
you alright?
괜찮은구나?
What?
이 하찮은
What the
벌레
fuck
새끼가
have you done, vermin? You disgusting little shit! Greg!
피분수가 폭죽보다도 높이 솟아올랐어. 아니야, 이렇게 크게 웃으면 안 돼.
Oh my
아름다움을
god,
잃지
man.
않게. 그리고 제2 권속으로서의 품위도 잃지 않게 하자.
Alright.
I think that's enough, story for now. I am dizzy, and I'm going to go read this identity story, and then I think I will end the stream.
심장에 나선 없는 자가 이곳을 배회하면 나리가 좋아하지 않을 테지. 마법의 삐삐님도 로신한테도 그렇게 생각하지 않는가?
She sounds so like brainwashed in these lines. I think it's pretty fitting for the index. Whoever art thou? I was bidden to introduce myself as a proxy of the index, the one who will guide you to an abode of your dwelling. Or perhaps you could call me Yi-san, should that be to your preference. Hermes. I meant to say, the prescript. By the prescript's own implication, extrapolated from its wording. A second kindred you must be. A second kindred? Whatever art thou referring to? And my fellow fixers here have warned me that I mustn't leave the confines of this... Yeah. I mean... Yeah. But it's just, I feel like it's really fitting for the index, like, in particular, as someone who works for the index. Because it's like, at that point, you've seen so many, like, prescripts time and time again. Say shit like, put needles in your neighbor's birthday cake. Or, like, if you recall, like, how Yan reacted to it. Or, no, wait, I think I'm recalling the wrong thing. I don't fucking know. I forgot, actually. I forgot. But, yeah. I remember the ones that weren't Yan back in Ruina. Being, like, really, like, way too complacent with the prescripts, if my memory serves me right. I mean, it's been many years. I played library back in high school. So maybe my memory is, you know, not the best, but, like, I feel, if I remember correctly, a lot of the index, like, or the proxies were, like, very, like, just kind of indifferent. There is little cause for you to be so fixated on these so-called fixers and the things they utter. And why is that? Because they do not have the answers. I, on the other hand, can give you the only answers. Only the answers. How is such a thing possible? You endeavored to lull even the beckoning aroma of blood to silence. Thus, were I to speak upon a plane within your grasp. You might wish to think it this way. It is thanks to this device, the great magic beeper. Here, do you see it? Its bleeps and bleeps carry along certain words to be displayed. No, it's beeps and bleeps. Fuck, whatever. Oh. Roshinante, verily, I deem this not the right path. I wish to set forth anon and fulfill the task of which my master hath laid upon me. And yet, the great magic beeper is still... Oh. This is it! Master, the ciphers, verily, they appear too intricate. Should I, by mischance, let them slip from my memory, would I then be lost in this place forevermore? Be at ease, for naught here calls for your concern. Once you have carried out the prescript, the great magic beeper will lead you back home. You need only gallop on to where the prescript points, astride the saddle of Roshinante the Faithful. Pray, wouldst thou open this door for me? 'Tis locked, forbidding my passage. 'Tis a grievous hindrance indeed. I would fain step within. Hark, Roshinante, to cast all cautious and this aside and charge forth with reckless abandon. 'Tis a thing most unwise. I am not well versed
versed in the speechcraft of persuasion, but I am already aware of thy presence within. Perchance these lifeless bodies have struck fear into thee. Fear not, friend. Thou needst not quake so. These were but unkind souls, most unkind. As I observed upon my way hither, I did notice that the researchers here to be, kind. Aye, they were kind, forsooth, each and all of them. Verily, I am quite fond of those who are kind. I pray thee, open the door. I shall do thee no harm. Has aught gone awry? You look as though you are sunken beneath a heavy gloom. It mirrors the memory of your disappointment a few months ago when you told me that the just and heroic fixers inked in pages failed to take flesh among those you met. Well, the other compatriots of mine at the House of Spiders, they lend not their ears unto my voice. All they do is bully me. They are always vexed by my stammering tongue and cut me off even though I haven't finished speaking. Don't let yourself be saddened over much. They are all fierce of character, a singular disposition. I meant only to converse with them a while. Would they but speak as kindly as thou dost, my kind master. I cannot understand why they are so eager to wound me with their sharp words. Wherefore dost thou not answer me? So thou hast resolved to not open this door. Denying it shall profit thee not. The great magic beeper hath made known to me all thy designs. It cannot be helped. There is one I must needs meet. My master would have it so, and I do wish it as well. 'Tis a fate preordained by the great magic beeper. Thus, thou art in the wrong for denying me entry. Decide. Unlock. Transcend. Hast thou the conviction? The absolute, unbreakable conviction on the definitions of good and evil? Many are those who have come to accept the prescripts. Those who gladly wear the blindfold in faith and service of the prescripts are, indeed, also quite prevalent in the ranks of the index. Yet, the efflorescence of your EGO signifies conception of most unusual perspective within you. Your conviction lies beyond the mere acceptance of prescripts, beyond ordinary fatalism. Only when the infinite verisimilitude of one's own imminent yearning in the prescript is attained, that the procuration of one is akin to the procuration of the other. Does the will of the prescript become one's own ego? Then, hath mine efforts finally begun to shine through? Nay, that is not entirely correct, for endeavors to shape one's own cerebration are oft exercises in futility. An apt explanation would say that such a state is not something that can be consciously striven toward. Yet I have it. If only blind, obsessive faith were the therapy to one's soul, the lives of city dwellers could have been improved, if to a nigh discernible degree. One could not blossom in EGO merely by believing in or adhering to the delineation of good and evil as defined by the prescript. To quote a certain child, it is possible only when the infinite verisimilitude to one's own imminent yearning and the prescripts are attained. Like a looping echo. The prescripts in the child's consciousness must interlock with the infinitesimal difference. These security walls are useless without the emergency defensive systems, huh? She ripped right through it. As long as I have this EGO gear. Thus spake my master. Bring the outfit of the one who walketh the path of full dazzling colors, the path intent on thwarting all attempts to memorize it. 'Tis by great fortune that I found it in time. Attunement level at 70%. With this, I can... The researcher. who lost all will to fight as soon as he saw the child tear through the security wall, raise his attunement level with the EGO. He must have been rather optimistic about his chance of survival and escape, especially with an EGO extracted from the wayward child. However...
30 seconds!
The distorted and pulverized vibrations of the city contain more than just the present. In the fluttering wings of anticipation lies the future, and the reverberations of regret the past. Thus, in between the myriad vibrations, are faint frequencies that have escaped the laws of causality, captured by a god of the city and written into prescripts in which causes and effects are enmeshed in disarray. It may have actualized the echoes of fate.
Kill all the doors of the ceiling. Thou hast fled above mine head.
Efflores EGO. Procuration. That EGO is a proxy of a god of the city. It is quite similar to a distortion. A concept perceived as prescripts.
Oh, this isn't yet.
Efflores EGO. Procuration. Just as it was the case with the nurse father of the Index, whom the child follows as her master. It is interesting how even the EGO that bloomed from her own heart is but an imitation of something else.
There are no attachments or sentimentalities when Master kills. Prithee, I beg thy understanding that there is no ill will to my killing of thee, just the same. Much blood hath been spilled on my cloak.
His head smashed to unrecognizable mulch, the researcher slumps to the floor. The child takes the EGO gear off the dead researcher for herself before looking around helplessly. She has come across a fork in the road. A choice must be made.
To sally forth or to retreat? I would much prefer to sally forth, yet... The great magic beeper hath spoken! I am to sally forth. Hast thou borne witness to it, oh Rocinante? Once again, the will of the prescript did align with mine own.
Gah. Mm-hmm. Alright.
저녁만
Indeed it did. Welcome to the stream. I'm very sorry to say that I was just about to wrap up. Which team? I mean... for future reference, my streams are always at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to, like, you know, show up, like, on the dot or something, the day might be different, but it's always, I always try to do it at 6, I always try to start at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you ever want to, like, be here from the start or whatever. And I typically run until 8 p.m. Maybe I should start using, like, the, I put everything on, like, the, what is it? I put everything on, like, the community tab on my main channel.
어라, 단테님. 급한 일이 생기셨나봐요?
Maybe I should, like, start using, like, the, maybe I should start using the community tab on the, on this channel, on the streaming channel. Because, like, back in my day, you had to have, like, at least 1,000 subscribers to use the community tab. Nowadays, you just unlock it from the start. My fucking, the fucking Sweet Fuse Audio Drama Archive channel even has, like, a community tab, which is crazy to me. But anyways. I don't really make new teams most of the time. I have this bleed team, and that's about it. Other than that, I tend to just use the Blood Fiends.
저녁은 저녁만큼의 운치가 있어요. 비록 여기서 제방만큼 풍경은 잘 안 보이지만 단테님이랑
But yeah, I
같이 있어서
think
좋네요.
I'll be welcome to the stream. We were just wrapping up, but they went pretty well. I did manage to net myself a couple Walpurgis identities, and I got Index Dawn as well. Did I get? Wait, no. I think I just got. I think I might have just gotten Harmony actually. Did I get any others? I forgot actually. Hang on. Extraction history. I got some good ones. I do know that I got a couple good ones. Oh yeah, I got Hornet too. Right, I got Hornet Mirso. Yeah. Yeah, they went pretty well. I think that these days, my gacha luck for Limbus is, like, doing pretty poorly. So I think that in EGO and a Walpurgis ID, holy shit, we got the same ones! I think that's pretty good. I would also like, if I can get it, I would also like Faint Aroma, Ryoshu. I think she looks like really cool.
저녁은 저녁만큼의 운치가
But
있어요.
yeah, I think that it's
비록
time
여기서
for me to
제방만큼
clock
풍경은
out.
잘 안 보이지만 단테님이랑 같이 있어서 좋네요.
So thank you to everyone who showed up. I hope you all had fun because I know that I did, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye bye. Good luck with the magic bullet.